Hey guys, and welcome to my fourth video of Rust. This is a Twin GG doing a quick guide on how to build a decent base, and pretty much a base which should last for a while and not get raided. So remember, we've been building this base for about half an hour so far. We've been using these, throughout the days we've been playing, and this, this one's stayed up for quite a while now. No one's really been able to tamper with it. There's a certain way we built it actually, so I'm going to tell you later on how it's been done. But so far, we'll start with inside the base. So far, it's it is a pretty simple built-up shack. It's nothing amazing. It's not technical. It's not even honeycombed, so it's pretty easy to get to if someone wants to get to. That's if they can get to it. It's just sheet metal. There's no armored metal or no, I say armored metal is the best you can get. I've not done it with brick. I did it with sheet metal because I could do it. I had the materials to do it with. But I don't think there's actually much difference in armored or brick or sheet metal, because if someone wants to raid, they've still got to use two C4s on your walls anyway. Never mind if it's brick, sheet metal or armored. Because brick's like 500, and I think it does like 450, I think. So it's just like a little bit under a C4 to a brick. So you still got to use pretty much two C4s on a brick wall. So we've not really bothered with the armored this time. We've just left it because every single house we've been doing in armored, they've been raided still. So sheet metal's quick. It took about half an hour to build this up. Not loads of time, but it's still effective. So yeah, we've loads of furnaces up to make loads of C4, which my brother's actually currently doing now. I don't know where he is. We've got about 50 C4s made so far, so we're going to do a bit of raiding after this. So upstairs, it's just a simple base, pretty much. We got, oh, here he is. He's not talking. So yeah, we've got two large loot boxes up, and then we've got the toolbox here. Now this, it's not hidden. It's just here. I know it's pretty bad, to be honest. It is easy accessible if someone wants to RPG it, but I doubt it, to be honest. They still got to get through all the stuff which is outside, which I'm going to go through in a minute. So yeah, this toolbox here, if you don't know what, if you're a new player to Rust or you've not been on in a while, there's things called toolboxes now, which pretty much stop people from building around a certain perimeter area. Let's just say, I can't even I'll forget that word. But yeah, it stops people from building around a certain area of where the toolbox is actually placed. And because this house is not that big, it kind of covers the whole house. So yeah, that's pretty much the inside of it covered. No armoured materials, just simple sheeting. So if people want to raid it, it's going to be easy to get through, but it's it's getting out. Well, it's getting around this stuff, which is going to be the hardest bit. So as you can see, the house is actually on a rock, and that is what makes this house different from a lot of other people. When people play the game and they just jump on it, they just, oh, I want to build a house. They build it on just normal flat ground, and it's actually, well, it's the rock what I've actually built it on, which is actually what makes the difference. It's not just a normal rock which any person could just jump up by spamming your spacebar. You've got to actually access it by a ladder, and because of the toolbox what's in the house, it stops anyone else from actually placing a ladder on the rock. So it's only me who can pretty much place the ladder. So when me and my brother go out of the base, we always take away the ladder. I'm trying to find it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So every time we leave the base, we always axe it up, make sure it's not on there so no one can climb on it. Because I've got the permission to actually build around this area. I can actually place the ladder on any bit of the rock I want. But this kind of rock, it's not a rock you can actually just access by jumping on. You can only place a ladder to get onto it. As you can see, I'm trying to jump on it and there's nowhere to jump on it. So this kind of rock, this is where a lot of people go wrong, because people who first join on the game, they don't understand that. Well, they don't realise you can actually build houses on these kind of rocks, because they first think, oh, I can't get on it, I can't build on it. Well, if you make a ladder, you just jump straight up on top of it, and then place your platforms on, and there you go, you've got a house on a rock. It can confuse people sometimes. People don't click on that. It's that actually stops raiders from well, it helps a lot from raiders to get, from getting to your building. So in Rust, when you're playing, these are the kind of rocks you want to look out for. So yeah, like I said, every time we leave the base, we always take this ladder away. And then also on every single corner of the building, we've got a toolbox in every single one of these, which is actually in case sheet metal as well. That's just to prevent people from seeing it or getting at it a little bit. If they want to get to it though, they can still see for it. It's just, so people can't really like shoot it or anything. And then we've got one down here as well. And then I think one down there somewhere. Yeah, we kind of went wrong on the gate a bit, so we've had to use a bit more than needed. But yeah, we've put that on here to stop people from jumping on the rock and stuff as well there. But, these gates here we put up help loads. This is what's going to stop people from actually raiding, because it takes so much C4 to take one out. I think it's 5, which is that's 2,000 there. Armored metal I think is 800, and then sheet metal is 750. So it's about 5 C4s to take one of these out. And if you're a small raid party, you've actually got to take that into account. Do you actually want to use 5 C4s on a gate, rather than you can just go and find an easy house to raid and use 5 C4s on that? But if it's a big raid party, they might have a load. So, but this kind of the way the house is set up, it's going to make people really think, is it worth raiding? Let's just go and find some other house to raid, which is a lot easier. You've got to really be determined if you want to take this these kind of bases on, because the way they're set up, it's really hard to actually break into it. It's going to take a couple of hours, let's just say that. We've used the kind of wrong gates. Well, no, we've used the right gates for the entrance of it, but the whole building is kind of got an entrance now because we've used the gate entrance for all of it. I forgot what the name's called. It's called High External Wooden Gate. And there's actually the other piece to it, which is it looks the same, but it's actually like this, which goes all the way around it. Well, me and my brother, we haven't researched that yet, so we've used the gates, gate entrances for the whole way around it. The only downfall is we've got to use a code lock for every single door, but it still works. It's still the same. It's still 2,000, so that still does the job. The only downfall is you can actually walk across it around the base. I've got my brother all ready to go around the whole building with his blueprint to actually see if he can create, put a platform anywhere, and it all comes up as red. So I do know, no one can actually build around this, area of the base. And then I've also topped it up, so I've actually put toolboxes in these bushes as well, which people don't know of. I don't think you can really see them because I've put them in quite big ones. Toolboxes are big, so they can stand out if you put them in small bushes. But I've only actually put them in the big ones, so I don't think anyone will see that. So I don't think you can't even build in these areas here as well. So there's quite a big area on this, on this base you can't actually build on. If someone finds, the toolboxes in these bushes, they might be able to. But so far, it's I doubt how well it's hidden. I don't think anyone will find it. So yeah, all that gate and all that just to cover that little house. But that's kind of all you need, really, guys. You don't really need this massive house which you can't protect. It's you want big gates, a lot of toolboxes, and then you want your house on some kind of platform which no one can actually get up to without a ladder. So I hope this guide helps, guys. I know I've not really gone through it as full as I could have, but it is quite a simple tactic. It's not hopefully too technical. It's just a small house on a rock. Get loads of gates through it. This is a modded server as well, guys. So I was able to build this a lot quicker than you would be in an official server. So please do take that in account. As you can see now, people are raiding already, so we built this actually at the perfect time. These kind of setups, these will last you a good 4 days to 5 days, maybe even more. It's been known for people to actually build on rocks. The whole house has lasted throughout the whole server wipe and not been touched one bit. So I hope that works, guys. Try the same idea as me. Leave in the comments, please. Please leave it actually in the comments and say if your base has lasted or not. Thank you, guys. Check out our I think it's our 5th video next week of our series, so that should be coming in about 2 to 3 days. So keep checking, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.